Hear us
Okay.
now?
Can
Yes.
you hear us, Michael?
Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah. Well, thank my son. He saved me. He
Oh,
found
Tapalet.
yeah. Okay.
Tapalet.
Okay. So sorry. And I don't know what the issue is. The speakers are working for everything else on the computer, but not. And they were working for Zoom last night, but I don't know what the issue is. So anyway, the gremlins in the computer. So anyway, so
Yeah, they really mess us up.
yeah. Okay. All righty. Okay. So we'll see what we can do. Anyway, so Hami and Dolcus Gavella Hula Dunya Kershkior. Hope everybody's okay.
Yes.
Okay. And okay.
Black dad, and you came out kind of red.
What was that?
Hear like a radio or something.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All righty. Okay. All right. So I'm going to turn on the share. Okay. Let's see. So where are we now? Forgive me. I'm a little discombobulated. But let's take a look at what we've got. We'll get started and then see how far we get. Okay. All right. So here's our capital. Okay. So in recognition of the spring equinox, when the day and the night equal, so we've crossed over the boundary into the on Erech, spring.
When was that?
What's that?
When did the crossover take place?
March 20th.
Uh-huh. There you go. Okay. Okay. So our piper is piping in the tulips, as it were. Okay. Okay. Tiptoeing through the tulips. Okay. All right. Okay. And the schedule of the week. And tonight we're going to look at the preposition ound and the definite article with the prepositional case, sometimes called the dative case. Okay. And the story of the week is a story, Sgrìob. That's a walk or a stroll or a little walk with Runich, which will use the preposition forms, okay? And then for the song this week, we'll go back to Morag, okay? We'll take a look at each individual word, okay? All right, okay. All right, the word of the day. Let's try this.
That's seagull.
Yeah, Fulik, okay. Oh, now this is supposed to open up. Okay, here we go.
Wondering what Scotch Gaelic word to do today, and I can see a seagull out of the window, so that is what I'm going to do. So the word for seagull is Sgeulachd. Sgeulachd. Now, if you live near the coast as I do, then you will be seeing a lot of these at the moment because the babies are due. Wondering what Scotch Gaelic word to do today.
Okay, there we go. Sgeulachd. Okay. A seagull. Now, thing to note is that the seagulls in the highlands are not like the seagulls here in Southern California. They are fierce. About 10 years ago, I guess it was 10 years ago, some time ago, my wife and I were on a tour of Scotland. We're out in the Outer Isles, and we were walking across the beach, and I guess we strolled close to a seagull nest, and the seagulls came out, was squawking and baring its mouth, and it followed us. I mean, we tried to move away from it. It followed us and kept on swarming us. I had to pick up a stick and wave it at the seagull, and it still wasn't thwarted. So anyway,
Wow.
yeah. So they are fierce critters. Okay. Anyway. All right. That's Sgeulachd. Okay. All right. Okay. And here's a little thing. Okay, just to warm us up. An advisory for anybody thinking about traveling to the Highlands of Scotland. Okay. Radek, Cayley Erusht. Radek. Warning. Cayley Erusht. Cayley ahead. Okay. So let's see what we got here.
Yeah, GoDaddy Arrow is so easy. AI built me a website in...
But the point is, I had a great time in America and I loved it. I mean, I would not change it for...
I'm going to go ahead a little bit.
Find yourself in a remote part of Scotland, in a kind of, you know, in a pub, in the evening, enjoying wonderful scenery, the peace and tranquility, and our unique hospitality. You're there in front of a roaring fire, enjoying a pint. If the pub unexpectedly suddenly starts filling up with people, all in traditional Scottish attire, and you're not quite sure what's going on, if at that point you hear this noise, get out. Get the hell out of there. Please, get out. For your own good, get out. It's not safe for you to be there anymore. The situation has changed and not to your advantage. Because that is the start of a Scottish ceilidh. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get hurt. It's essentially a cross between a dance and a fight. Listen to it again. Here we go. That's your cue. You've only got a few seconds. Don't fuck about. Leave your possessions. Leave the old. They'll only slow you down. Just get to a door, window. It doesn't jump out of a window. It doesn't matter. You need to get out of there. Because if you don't, and people in the room will know what I'm talking about, because we all remember our first time, you'll find you're making your way to the exit. Oh, thinking, oh, there must be some kind of function going on here. And you don't make it to the door in time. A stranger, a complete stranger, will grab this arm and turn it into a strange linking sort of formation. Oh, I must have forgotten something. And then another stranger will grab this arm, both with enough alcohol in them to kill an entire race. And you'll find yourself getting dragged back into the room you were attempting to leave. You'll look behind you and you'll see people starting a strange formation. And that is in preparation for a group beating. And you'll get dragged into that group and you get kicked and punched for however long that song lasts for. And they last forever. And you're not even able to hear your own screams, because all you hear over the top is this, don't you? And you get round, you go 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 round. Shit! Oh, this is short! Wait a minute! Slow down! Slow down! I don't like this! I've got... Fucking, that's my head! That's my knee! That was my knee! I don't like this at all! Ah, that's my head! What's my head? And then go round and round and round and round. Can I stop now? Oh, fuck again? Really? Oh, fucking... 8 times? 8? No, there's always one person that knows the dance and starts screaming at everyone else that doesn't know it. Do you know that guy? Right, what, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going, keep going, keep going. The next couple come down. No, the next couple, it's going to be a boy and a girl. It's going to can't be 2 blokes. Boy, girl, come down. You stay there. You stay there. You keep going. It's 8, 5, 6, 7. Clapping. Everyone clapping. For God's sake.
Okay, all right. Anyway, so that's that's a Scottish comedian warning us about a ceilidh, Radek, warning, ceilidh Erusht, ceilidh ahead. So you'll see these signs on the roadside, okay, as you travel through the highlands. Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. So now, Shenachana Shechana, Kaunarik is edible peakak at an eric. Okay. Edible peakak at an eric. Okay. The head of a snake and the tail of a peacock in spring. Sort of equivalent to in like a lion, out like a lamb, for March. And so referring to the start of spring, which is biting cold, followed by sunny weather. Okay, so Kaunarik, the head of a snake, Kaunarik, is edible peacock, and the tail of a peacock, peacock, at an eric in the spring. Okay, all right, okay. All right, so that's the Shanach on the Shekinah. Okay, now, grammar in the Shekinah, the prepositions aun, okay, aun. So now, to remind us what a preposition is, a preposition are those little words that tell us where we are in relationship to something else. You can think of a preposition as describing what's going on around or about the preposition box, on the box, under the box, over the box, in the box, behind the box, and etc. All these are prepositions, and they're called prepositions in part because they're prepositioned. They come before the word. They always, in English and in Gaelic, they always come before the word. Now, of course, in Gaelic, we have the prepositional pronouns like acum, at me, and etc. We have the augmented pronouns. Hae gumvulach, he is gum, at my hitting, okay? But we also have a prepositions by themselves, and these appear with nouns, okay? And now, just a little language history, and this is all speculation, nobody knows, but it's thought that prepositions originally referred to physical positioning. Something was physically on something else, the rock was on the tree stump or something like that, okay? But as language developed, prepositions have taken on figurative meanings. So, if you write a story on your grandmother, you're not literally writing it on her. It's about her. It's on the topic of your grandmother, for instance. And so prepositions have many figurative meanings in language, in Gaelic as well as in English. Okay? And tonight we're going to take a look at aun, okay, which basically means in. Though it has a few permutations, it has a few distinctions that we'll get into, and you'll learn more as we go forward. But what we want to do is just introduce ourselves to it. So the root meaning of this is in. Aun can also mean there, as in there is something. And so hadunya aun aunantai. Hadunya aun aunantai. There is a man in a house. So the aun can take on what's called the expletive construction, that there is or there are meaning in Gaelic. Hadunya aun aunsantai. There is a man in the house. And then also it could just mean, it could be combined and just mean in something. So aun an is in a. Hadunya aunantai. A man is in a house. Hadunya aunantai. Ounce on, and note the S. Ounce on is in the. A man is in the house. So that little S there makes all the difference between in a and in the. So right here we have three different forms of aun. And there's another usage that we're not going to get to tonight. Okay, so we'll just save that fun for a later time. Okay, but we have three different meanings of aun. Okay, hadunya aun ekaforch, or hadunya aun ekandoris. Okay, there is a man at the door. Hadunya aun aunantai, a man is in a house. Hadunya aunsantai, a man is in the house. Okay, and there are some exercises here. We'll take you through a couple of them. Okay, and of course you can come back to these and study them. Okay, hakat ounce of oxa. What do you suppose that means?
The cat's in the box.
The cat is in the box. Ounce of oxa, in the box. Okay, borenak aun edavort. Okay, a board would be a table. Yeah, a woman. There is a woman on the table. She's dancing on the table. I don't know.
She must have too much to drink.
She's had too much to drink. Yeah. Okay. The bartender should have cut her off a while ago. Okay. An alorcan ounce and lorlaun. Lorlaun would be a
library.
Yeah, a library. An alorcan ounce and lorlaun. Okay. Ounce on lorlaun. What do you suppose that means?
In the library? The books are in the library.
In the library. Very good. In the library. Hapeta anam park.
The pet is in the park?
Yeah, a pet is in a park. A pet is in a park. Okay. Now, one of the things you want to note, and I will put it right here, and I'll reorder it when I send it out. This aun on becomes aun before the bowl of fluffy mashed potato words. Aunum park. Okay. Equals in a park. Anam bola, okay, in a bowl. Anamian, avala, okay.
Middle of town.
Yeah, in a middle of town, okay. And what's F? Aun. I'm trying to think of a F word that you can put something in. Anyway, I'll just put out aunum F something. Okay.
Could be wood.
Oh yeah. Aunum fug. Yeah, fug. Okay. Okay, yeah. In a wood, a piece of wood. Aunum fug. Okay, so you note the constructions here. Okay. All right. Aunun becomes aunum. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now let's go here. Haku ounceagarag. Haku agarag would be a garden. So on ku, the dog is ounceagarag.
In the garden.
In the garden, ounceagarag. Okay. Ha'achalik, ounceavu. A Gaelic would be the old woman. Is ounce of a boo would be a store.
The old lady's in the store.
The old ladies in the store. Yeah, there you go. Okay, very good. Okay, so those are the oun and the and I'm going to move this up here, and then I will send out the revised version. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And so this is an exercise, and I'll just show it to you. Okay. That you can practice the correct form of oun according to the intended meaning. So hadunya something untie. So a man is in the house. What would you put here?
Ounce
untie. Well, I give you the answer there, but anyway.
Yeah, but that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the idea. That's what you have to do. Okay. So han kat in the bedroom.
Ounce.
Yeah, ounce. Okay. Han klassiken in the arst school, in the high school.
Ounce again.
Ounce again. They're all ounce. Ounce. Okay. Well, they're all ounce. Okay. The old woman is in, I'll put a room. Okay. Gaelic.
On.
Oun. Yeah. Oun. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fair. I'll put a hotel. Fair.
On.
Oun. Oun. A-N-N. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay. Avo. The cow is in a barn.
Oun.
Yeah, aunan sow. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. So here you have some exercises that you can practice this. Okay. Now, let's go to the definite noun in the prepositional case. Now, I actually changed the what this case is called, not to confuse you, but to make it more clear. The traditional term is dative, and as long as I have been at this, teaching language in English and Gaelic, for the life of me, I can't figure out what dative means. It's in Gaelic, however, it's more the prepositional case. Call it the prepositional case, and that's more accurate. Okay, the prepositional case, because it always follows the preposition. It doesn't occur in any other form in Gaelic except with the preposition. So think of it as the prepositional case. So, all right. All right, so words that begin with a vowel take on as a definite article. So an unyek, ounce an avim. So you see, so we have on, okay? D and T words take on as the definite article. Ounce and tie, Ekendoris. So that's easy, okay? F words are lenited and taken on. Okay? On the deer. All right? S words taken on T. Out on tool. And this is whether they are masculine or feminine. So far easy, right? Oh, that's easy. But don't relax. Okay. Words that can't be lenited, taken on. So than skaten. Okay. That's on the herring. You know, the fish to herring, ounce on tool. I'll put in the eye. Okay. All other words take an A apostrophe. Okay. So essentially, if they can be lenited, they take an A apostrophe, except for F. Okay. So add a cake on the cake. So the root word is cake. Okay. Or ounce of oo. The root word is boo. Okay, ounce of oo. And this is whether they are whether masculine or feminine. Okay. Add a cake, ounce of oo. And one additional thing, and you don't have to get this right away, just put it in the back of your mind, okay? But sometimes you'll see feminine nouns, where possible, are slenderized. Sometimes this is very simple. So unyek is window, add an unyek on the window or through the window, okay? In the window, okay? Has various meanings, literally on the window, unyek. So notice the I is inserted instead of the A, okay? But you don't have to get that right away, okay? Sometimes that's a little bit more advanced, but get the use of the definite article, okay? Now, one thing that saves you is many feminine nouns are already slender. Okay, so we've gone through that before, right? When we discussed how to tell the difference, how to tell the gender of a noun. One of the keys, one of the clues was the last vowel was a slender vowel, an I or an E. So kolya, okay. Ounce of kolya. Okay, so that's, so, and now these don't have to be slenderized. You can't further slenderize something that's already slender. Okay, okay. No anorexia here, all right? Okay, okay. No, you've already lost enough. You're already slender enough. Okay, all right. So, but ounce of kolya, so you don't have to change those. So a lot of the feminine nouns don't have to be slenderized at all, don't have to be changed. Okay, all right, okay, all right. All right, so do we get the general idea? Okay, so now what I have now is Sgrìob Colori Runach. Okay, we're going to take a walk with Runach. And in this walk, we will see, hopefully we'll learn a lot of other words, but we'll see the use of the definite article. We'll see the definite article in use, okay? Okay, so anyway, so let me call up, and I will no, that's the wrong one, okay? Okay, I will call up Runach, yeah, Runach, okay, all right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. A Sgrìob Colori Runach. So go ahead and say that after me. A Sgrìob
Sgrìob
Colori Runach. Okay.
Colori
Runach. Okay. Taking a walk or a stroll with Runach. Colori. Okay, that's when you do something with another person, colori. All right, okay. Oh. Can you see this black bar here?
No.
In the middle of the screen? Okay, all right.
No.
Okay, okay, that's good, because I can see it. Okay, but anyway, but I'm glad that you can't. Okay, all right, so Runach a koper ounce an akak.
Runach oper ounce an
akak. Okay. Runach is working in the field.
In the field.
Yeah. Okay. So she's working in the field. Okay. A koper ounce an akak. Okay. So you can use this for learning new vocabulary. Okay. I've employed some new vocabulary, and it's not that complicated, but ounce an. Okay. Runach a Sgeulachd ounce vata.
Runach a Sgeulachd ounce vata.
Ounce vata. Runach is sailing a Sgeulachd out in the boat, out Savata. Okay. And so one of the things that you'll notice is I've used the form of the definite article that is appropriate for each word. Okay. Runach rui out Acholia.
Runis Rui Antahoya.
Out Acholia. Okay. Runach is running in the forest. And in the background, you see the forest. Okay. She's running in the forest. Okay. Rui out Acholia. Runach furach ekendoris.
Runik Furik Octodor.
Furach ekendoris. She's waiting at the door. Okay. Ek andoris, at the door. Okay. Runach amarkak an ech.
Runich Amarket.
An ech. Okay. On the horse. Ech. An ech. Okay. Okay. Runach agal surla out on rank.
Runis Ab
Surla
Rank.
out on rank. Out on rank. Okay. Yeah. She's taking a holiday, free day, or vacation. Surla. Sur would be free. La would be day. So a holiday. Out on rank in France. Okay. Out on rank. And what I've done is I've ordered these in, so we can see how the definite article in the prepositional case is used with each letter. And these do not matter according to gender. Now I have a section later, just a little bit later, that will deal with some of the genderized forms, okay, the feminine forms. Runach a fechen dunya a Gaelic.
I reckon that being
Fechen
Dunya
dunya a Gaelic. A Gaelic. She sees a man
in the moon.
Yeah. Well, we'd say in the moon. Here it's on the moon.
On the moon.
Okay. Yeah. Air Gaelic. Okay. So there's Air Gaelic. Okay. On the moon. Okay. Runach kuntik rialton outside Irmulch.
Runas Punten Ruchen
Rialton outside Irmulch. Outside Irmulch. Okay. So outside Irmulch. So here we see how an I noun is treated. Outside Irmulch. Runach a Yevik scale sporsel. Runach a Yevik.
Runa the Luya
Scale sporsel. Outside your. And here the L words, the L is treated very much like a Y. A Yevik. Outside your. Okay, outside your. Okay. Like a Y. It's an L with a slender vowel. Okay, with a slender vowel. Runach a kaunach B. Runach a kaunach B. Kaunach B. Ounce of Arkich. Okay. She's buying food in the market. Ounce of Arkich. And so here you see how the M is treated. Runach a fechen konenech ounce of Neol.
Renek a function
Ounce of Neol. Okay. Runach sees a rabbit in the clouds. Okay. All right. Okay. Runach a koper ounce an office. Office. So here we see how the vowel O is treated. A koper ounce an office. Runach a kluch keo afiana.
Renich a kluk
Afiana. She's playing kluch Kill, music,
Music.
on the piano. So here we see how the P is treated.
Fiona.
Runach a Kate Erdan Race.
Arana the K hit
Erdan Race. Okay. So here we see the R. A Kate can variously mean watch. Okay. A Kate Erdan Race. And so we don't watch the race, we watch on the race. A Kate Erdan Race. So she's watching on the race. So say, okay. A Kate Erdan Race. So here we see the R being used. Okay. A Runach Doljan Yapi out on Shomer Chatel.
Roma Doyan Lapi.
Yapi.
Out in Shomer Kato.
Out on Shomer Chatel. Okay. So here we see the S being treated with a T. Okay. Shomer Chatel.
The bedroom.
The bedroom, yeah.
Or sleeping room. Yeah.
Yeah, literally the sleeping room. The room of sleeping. Okay. All right. Runach a Gunsikuk Ekan Skol.
Runa the Institute.
Ekan
Akan
Skol.
school.
Skol. She's learning at the school. Okay. A Gunsikuk Ekan Skol. Okay. And so you notice that we can't do anything further to the SG. So we just leave it alone on Ekan Skol. Okay. Runische Klik on truck.
Rusa click
On trek.
Trek.
Okay. Yeah, trek. Yeah.
With
This is
an
a
R.
little, yeah, with an R sound. This is a little, I was going to say sneaky, or maybe I should say tricky. If it were in Gaelic, with a TSN, sounds like a TR. Okay, out on trek.
Trek.
Okay. Runich aan een tor. Runich aan een tor.
Runich on 4.
Aan Ulevest Loch Nish.
Loch
Nish. Okay, so out on tour in search of. Okay. Aan Ulevest.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Of the Loch Ness Monster. Ulevest would be a monster. Loch Nish would be Loch Ness, of course.
Yes.
On Ulevest. Okay. And right here, Harunach Tokol Jelif down below. She's taking a picture, Tokol Jelif, literally lifting a picture. Okay. Jen, which is J on Ulevest.
Jen Ulevest.
Jen Ulevest. So a couple examples of the U. Okay. Runachigal a soker ekantai.
I'm running like a soaker.
A soker ekantai. Okay, ekantai. Okay, at home ekantai. Okay, a gal soker takes her rest, takes her relaxation. A gal a soker. Okay, her right here would be her. Soker would be sometimes you might hear gav de hoker. Take it easy. So she's taking it easy. She's taking her easy. Ekantai at home. Okay. After all that traveling around, she needs a little rest. Okay. All right. So, and right here, a note, sometimes Runich encounters feminine nouns that require special treatment. The nouns are feminine in gender, of course. The beginnings of the words are treated as the others we've looked at, and where possible, the words require slenderization. That is the insertion of an I in the last syllable of the word. Now, many feminine nouns are already slender, so we don't have to do anything to them. And those with certain endings, such as ak, don't require any further action either. So here's some examples. But like I said, we don't have to perfect this one. Okay, but I just wanted to introduce the idea to you. So, Harunachadol har achuyul, an eshek, an eshek.
Fairy.
Eshek would be a fairy. So note how
Changed.
we insert the I, we slenderize it. Erdan esik. Okay. Runnetje koer uiger als a glaas. Als a glaas. Okay. Glass would be a lock. Now, when you see an I and an S, you pronounce that like an SH. Would that be right? An SH? Yeah. A glass. A glass. Like that. Versus glass, which is just a straight S. Okay? So this is an example of a feminine noun that is slenderized. Runische tokeldrish, that is a thorn. Os on spoik. Os on spoik. Out of the paw. And so notice that the I in this case creates an I sound at the end. Spoik, spoik, spoik. So the word is spog, okay? But here it's as on spoik. Okay. Runische torschiel don hirk. Runische torschiel don hirk. She gives seeds to the chicken. Don kirk. And the feminine noun is kerk. So this slenderization is a little bit more extreme, a little bit more radical, because down here in the notes, the vowel EA changes to the I. So as I note here, kerik would just be too much.
Hey.
Even for Gaelic, it'd be too much. So it just hirk, done hirk. Okay. Okay. Runnetje sjouwelijk een unjek. Een unjek. Een unjek. And unjuk would be the window. Okay, so here we just substitute the I for the A. All right? Unjek. All right. Runnetje kluik. Kolori ku. Leshan tlach. Leshan tlach. And so note that the IT gives you that TCH sound, tlotch, slotch, slotch, slot with what we consider a normal T is rod or stick, but it's feminine, so it becomes leshan tlotch. It becomes slenderized, okay? All right, okay, so Runnetje chilachaki. Runich is returning home. Ounce a choyersnak. Choyersnak. Now, Koyersnak with a hard C is a neighborhood and it's feminine. And note the ACHD ending, which you can't do anything with it. It just stays the same. Ounce a Koyersnak. Okay, so, but the front of it is lenited. Ounce a Koyersnak. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So I'm going to upload this and it'll be for your perusal. Okay. And now what we want to learn first, I'm going to stop share for just a moment. What we want to learn first is the usage of the definite article. Okay, that's the most important. Getting down the slenderization and the prepositional form of the feminine, that's of lesser importance. Okay, that's of lesser importance. So, keep it in the back of your mind, and if you can remember it, that's good. We'll come back to it at a later time. And really learn it. Okay, but right now I just wanted to point that out. Okay. And I think right now, it's important in that as you go forward in your reading, not to be confused when you see a word that you think you know have a slightly different ending. It's slightly different spelling at the end. You can go, oh, okay, that's the prepositional and it's feminine, so it's slenderized. And so don't be flummoxed by that. but the most important part now is getting the use of the definite article with the prepositional. And and that's it for the definite article with the preposition, with the prepositional form. Okay, so the so the nominative form, the subjective form, was very difficult, very complicated. The prepositional form is relatively simple. So good. Okay, so we have that. All right. Okay. All right. So let's see what else we have. Okay. So I want to come back to, where are we? I want to come back to share screen. All right. Morag. Okay. And I have, so we're going to go through the song, and then I have a word by word PowerPoint, and we'll do that as well, and then we'll sing the song. Okay. All right. So, Shimorak, Shimorak.
Shimorak, Shimorak.
Okay. So it was Morag, or it is Morag. Shimorak Arenavanish.
Shimorak,
Arenavanish.
Shimorak, Shimorak Arenavanish Enamel. Enamel. Okay. And then note here what I said, the IS takes kind of an SH sound, Avanish. The word is Banus. Okay. Which is pronounced Ban us. Vanish would be pronounced Vanush, something like that. Okay, Vanush. All right. So yeah. So Arena Vanish animal. Okay. All right. So Vaidu Anuri. Agus Vaidu Umbliana. So she was black-haired last year, and she was black-haired this year. So, so the thing to remember in Gaelic is that if you refer to a person as a color, more often than not, you're referring to their hair color, not their skin color. Okay, so it wasn't that she was a black person, an Afro-Scot last year. It's that she had black hair. Okay, Isvaidu Ahulala. That is, she was black-haired every day. Hunik Misha Riavi. That I ever saw her. Okay, that I ever saw her. Okay, that all the times that I ever saw her, she was due. She was black. Okay, all right. Vafair antai ek benantai. Okay, the man of the house danced with the good wife. Danced with the woman of the house. This is an old phrasing. The good wife, the lady of the house. Okay, something like that. Okay. Is on Sgeulachd ek intervent. So on Sgeulachd ek intervent. And the skivvy with the servant, that's better as the what did I say? The stable hand. Okay, the stable hand with the servant. Van Buachel ek Evanarich. Buachel ek Evanarich. The cowherd, that is the guy who herded the cows, and the milkmaid, danced with the milkmaid, is Mohener ek Mohenever. Vashonach is feel ek. Okay, Janet played the fiddle. Okay, literally. was Janet and her fiddle. Okay. Runich is peep ek.
Unas Pipek.
Runich played the pipes. Morn on dos is fettenek.
Orlandosas Vettenek.
Okay, so Moore played the chanter. That is the well, fet is a whistle. It's the what's another word for a chanter on a bagpipe? Well, it's the part where you where the wind comes into
Where
and
you finger
play
it.
the
Your
tune.
finger
Yeah,
it, yeah.
that's right. Yeah, where you finger it. Okay, it's Heinig Iet Unreala. Okay, and they all sang the real, or they would all sing the real. Okay, all right, they all sang the real Unreala. Okay, so here we have one of the famous Kayleys that we just learned about. Okay, Heinig Iet Unreala. Okay, okay, so now I want to go to. I have a little Shimorak. I want to go here. All right, so all right. All right, Shimorak. All right, Shimorak.
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 Shimorak. Arain.
Arain.
Avanish.
Avanish.
Morak.
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 Shimorak.
Shimorak.
Arain.
Arain.
Avanish.
Avanish.
Animal.
Animal.
Okay.
Vaidu.
Vaidu.
Anuri.
Anuri.
Agus Haidu.
Agus
Haidu.
Ambriana.
Ambliana.
Is Vaidu.
Vaidu.
Ahulala.
Ahulala.
Kunik Misha.
Misha.
Riafi.
Riafi.
Okay. And then one of the things you'll notice here is pushing the object pronoun to the end of the sentence. This is very common. So you could say Hunik Misha I Riav, but it's more common Hunik Misha Riav I. That I ever saw her, something like that. Okay. Right? Vaferantai. Vaferantai. Ekbenantai.
Benantai.
Seanfhacal.
Sgeulachd.
Ekentervant. Van Boegel. Ekevarik. Esmohenner. Ekmohennevar. Vashonach. Isfeel ek. Runich. Is peep ek. Mornandos. Is fetenek. Is heinig. Iet unreala. Okay, all right. Okay, so there we go. All right. So now before we go to the song, I have a little this is what's known as a Porchtabile, and it's a walking song. Not walking as in take a walk, not a screep as with Runich, but to walk the wool, which is a process by which people it's also called fulling the wool. Fulling. It's a process by which the weave of the material is made tighter. Okay, so here I have a little video that shows this process. Oh no, not that one. What did I do? Okay, no, wrong one. Okay, wait. Oh no. Okay, so for the okay. All right. Okay, there's one. Oh yeah, right here. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
You showed us a long time ago.
Right. So this is an old song. I mean, this comes from 1941. and the song was old and traditional then. So that's almost 100 years ago. Okay, so anyway, so. So here they're singing another song, and they will segue into the Shimorak. Now, one of the things to note here is that in traditional culture, and this is true in Gaelic culture and many other cultures, there wasn't this sharp distinction between work and play that we have today. Work was a time of socializing, of getting together, having fun, very often in Gaelic culture, singing songs, having a good time. I get to go to work today. I'm going to walk the Tweed, as they say. Okay, so anyway, so. Okay, so they're rocking out. Okay. All right. So all right. Okay. Any questions about that?
Oh, that was great.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we can come back to that and have a whole lesson or a whole lecture on walking the wool. Oh, okay. One thing to note here. Let's see. We're right here. Where are we? Okay, yeah, right here. Okay. So know what they're doing here. You see they're wringing the wool out, right?
In urine.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
We have some weavers at the cottage, they told me.
Okay, yeah.
Teenage boys are the best urine they use.
The first urine
when they get older, they're not.
Yeah.
It has to stink. But now they said there's chemicals they can use, so they don't have to do that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, it's essentially ammonia.
Yeah.
So I had one of my tutors who was elderly at the time. He's since Nachmar, and he's no longer with us. He's passed away. Told me that when he was a boy on the Isle of Harris, they would have a big bucket outside the house, and in which the boys, the family, and the father too, would go out and pee in the bucket, so it could eventually be used to cure the wool. It helps fix the colors in the wool thread. So anyway, all right, okay. So that's just kind of fun. Okay. But one of the things to remember, I guess, one of the points from this is everything we use, and we think of it as just being chemicals, derives from a natural source. So it all ultimately came from some sort of natural source, whether plant or animal or whatever. So anyway, all right. So let's go to our song now. Now, where did I put Shimorak? Okay, I have it right here. All right, okay.
English at the bottom.
Okay, I'm going to slow this down a little bit so we can try to keep up, try to sing along with it. Okay, if you want to, you can leave your microphone on or mute it. Okay, I always mute mine because I have a frightful singing voice. So anyway, I don't want to scare the horses. All right, okay.
Enjoy.
Morag, shimorak, shimorak, rain vanish. Morag, shimorak, rain vanish. Anam. Morag, shimorak, shimorak, rain vanish. Morag, shimorak, rain vanish. Anam. Vaidu venu ariag sahidu vblian. Vaidu vhulla kunik mishriauvi. Vaidu venu ariag sahidu vblian. Vaidu vhulla kunik mishriauvi. Morag, shimorak, shimorak, rain vanish. Morag, shimorak, rain vanish. Anam. Morag, shimorak, shimorak, rain vanish. Morag, shimorak, rain vanish. Anam. Aferentag benettas en Sgeulachd en jarven. En bochelig baneris mokeneker mokenamor. Aferentag benettas en Sgeulachd en jarven. En bochelig baneris mokeneker mokenamor. Morag, shimorak, shimorak, rain vanish. Morag, shimorak, rain vanish. Anam. Shimorak, 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 rain vanish. Morag, shimorak, rain vanish. Anam. Morag, rain vanish. Morag, shimorak, rain vanish.
audio. Okay, there we go. All right, so a fun little song. Okay, and okay, and a happy song too. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's about all that we have for tonight. Okay. Sorry.
I'm going to Scotland soon. So when I go to the pub, if I hear accordion music, I gotta run out.
You gotta run.
It's coming soon, yeah.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay. Do you have your itinerary set? Where are you
It's
going?
a tour group. So starting in Ireland, go to Northern Ireland, take the ferry again to Scotland.
Oh, okay, wonderful. All right. Gleba. Okay. Bishan Sporsel. All right. Okay. So any other questions? Any questions or points of interest? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, Tapaleva Hula Dunya. Okay.
Upperland.
Okay. Aikava.
Cheery.
Cheery.